I'ma drop it and congratulate you. I'ma make her eat some bands on you too. I'ma get my love and my affection, cause I'm falling in love. Yeah. You got me all, I can't get enough. Yeah. Cause you're the only one I want, only one I need. You're the only one for me. You're the only one I want, only one I need. You're the only one for me. You're the only one, the only one. You're the only one, the only one. You're the only one, yeah, the only one. You're the only one, the only one I need. Hey, hey.
Yo, 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 yo. This is Control Alt Delete, baby. And we are live. Yes, indeed. Hold on. Period. All right, y'all. This is Control Alt Delete. It's your girl Dora Lola live here. WoodyCityUnderground.com, y'all. You know what this is. Your music, your station. And you know, Control Alt Delete, we are more than music, baby, because we better than everybody else. I don't care about what they talking about. I don't care about what we did get nominated for, because you got to nominate yourself. Anyways, we ain't even gonna get in all that, y'all. Make sure y'all go to 312 Awards, because WoodyCityUnderground.com is nominated for top radio station. Period. Okay, so get in there. You know, absolutely. Make sure you vote for us. 312awards, I believe.com. And it don't be going on there vote for nobody else besides WoodyCityUnderground.com. All right, because y'all see in the streets, you see where I be at. Stop playing. Get into it, getting busy. All right. You see us everywhere, covering, doing in the heat, in the snow, in the sleet. We do it all. Control, Alt Delete, WoodyCityUnderground.com, baby. And that's it. I have special guests today with me. Absolutely. How you doing?
Yo, it's Two-Face Talk.
Two-Face Talk up in the house. Yes, indeed. We up here chit-chatting about all this y'all got going on in the city. And you know, I couldn't be up in here by myself. So, of course, I had to bring in the boy Walt up in here. EMG Walt, to be specific.
Yeah, City Bussin'.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Walt, a.k.a. E-Say. Tuning in with Control Alt Delete. Net.
Absolutely tuning in. Look, why you making that face,
dramatic?
That face was like, you have to go back and you got to see the face, because that face was something else. That's what I'm gonna say. But it's been crazy. Well, you know, we had all kinds of going on. You know what I'm saying? Crazy bananas. I don't know who is responsible for this, but at the end of the day, it's just sad. And you know, America, it just looked like we're going down. But you know, I think we're floating on up.
Talk about some going down.
Give me 1 second here. And you know, we're floating up. And as we floated on up, it's been crazy. People have been getting killed in Minnesota. Rest in peace to those two individuals who were unalived. Also, rest in peace to the other black man who was unalived by ICE, because it ain't just been, you know, the two Caucasian people who were killed by ICE. We also had a black guy killed by ICE. I don't know why that's not in the news. And then we also had that baby who almost passed out, you know, was just gone because they iced them through the smoke bomb, and then they said the flashes came and and that's all we wrote, you know. And wow, that's what we do, ICE. That's what we doing. We throwing them things in the car with the kid. It was the man was literally in the car with like 4 or 5 children. You can literally
see a
post
where it was a kid like being arrested.
Basketball game, and then they stopped at the store to get dinner. Leaving the store, they like it was a lot of traffic. We couldn't go nowhere. We couldn't move. And then next thing we knew, we just heard a big boom and a flash. All their windows blew out. They talking about they baby sitting here like this.
ICE is bad. They starting to get into it with the police. I've seen a lot of times they get like real they get in fights with them. I seen police kicking them off premises, and I also seen videos of police running from them shooting mace balls at them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I definitely not. I didn't know nothing about that. I did see how one just got like, arrested in Oakbrook for drunk driving.
Yeah, it's like an outlaw force, really. Because even the other officers, they don't respect them either.
Well, I don't know. I just know it's a lot going on. And
my whole thing with ICE is just that I don't respect how they going about doing what they doing. Now, as far as being American, their job is to make sure we safe over here and got people that ain't supposed to be here. I get that. It's a job. But at the same time, how you go about doing that, that's where they bogus at. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, man, they don't got to be killing people. Let me just say that.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to be killing people. You know what I'm saying? You just reach in the car because you tell her, like, get out the car. Like, bro, that's not how regular police operate, bro. That's absolutely not how it happens. I don't care what you seen on television, bro. That's not how it go. Okay? They at least have a conversation. Even the ones with the big hats, okay? They ain't just snatching nobody out the car because, first of all, that's a risk. You have not even assessed if there's danger. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if this person has a weapon. That's why next time, watch, mark my words, next time they pull somebody out the car, they going, whoo! That's it. And y'all know what that is.
Yeah.
What is that? That's
the drag.
It's a,
that's the switch.
I don't know.
You talking about
that switch? That's
what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, that one. I don't know what's that.
That's the switch.
That one.
They putting the button on there.
I like that sound.
Switch on the back of the button.
I don't like it in person. To make the sound is fun, but let me just say, in person is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah,
scary, absolutely terrifying. So, other than the ICE, we have had some things, going on. A lot of stuff. First of all, we just survived a blizzard. We are still alive.
Good Chicago.
Oh, yeah. That was bad. I was working that day.
And you was out in it or out inside
in
the building?
I landscape.
Oh my gosh, you had to shovel it in snow.
Yeah, I got houses of people that depend on me. I had to come.
You got a service, what they call me, a service, whatever
provider,
you call it.
Service provider.
I'm a businessman.
I'm saying, like, the important services, when they talk about, like, when they shut down everything for COVID.
Urgent service.
Yeah, you like an urgent service. You know what I'm saying? Like, important.
Yeah, you got to keep up with your business name. I just be trying to make sure they always call me, even when it's not bad.
Exactly.
But yeah, that snow was cold. It was going through all my jackets.
Man, that was some other stuff right there.
I ain't coming outside. You better than me, but it's cold. I get sick too easily. I can't deal with that cold. I'll pay somebody to do it. Get that.
Man,
dealing with that cold.
We definitely not dealing, we're dealing with whatever we get. I guess we don't really have any options. But speaking of ice, cold and ice, well, this ain't got nothing to do with ice. But y'all heard about that Desi Banks shit? I think Desi working with the Mossad is crazy. Let me see. I'm gonna put this on that man. They said we can't put it on that man no more.
Alleged.
You said allegedly.
Yeah, you gotta say
that. In my mind, guys, I just don't feel like I do not feel like that is what actually occurred. Okay, like that sounds crazy.
So I'm unfamiliar. What is the current?
Mossad, they're supposed to be like Israeli, I believe, or something like that.
Okay.
And so like YouTube, those type of people.
Yeah.
Supposedly, well, not supposedly, they shut down Desi's page. They verified. They said they shut it down because they
basically he was saying things and I guess involving stuff that dealt with Israel.
Like,
is it
Iranians?
Like for a terrorist attack?
I mean, that's what they saying.
Allegedly.
Oh
man, I can tell you this, that
right.
I can tell you that it's not impossible for it to be allegedly true, because like the religion is what they it's not like they offering you like those type of groups. It's not like they offering you money or the best time of your life. They offering you religion, and they giving you a spiritual change and offer of your assistance is what they're telling them. So it's like it could be possible. He could have been in a dark place, and they could have got him spiritually and got his brain.
Dang, look at you, God, dog. I'm standing strong in my beliefs.
Yeah,
Jesse
he's
ain't got
innocent
shit to do
until proven. I mean, that's not how they do it, but that is true. He is
with it. I think they
innocent.
tried to finesse him or
But
something.
the religion is strong in that, and you'll be surprised who they get to turn into different things. And
That's still a different perspective. You know, I appreciate that because you are right about that. You know, I am a really pro-black person, but I'm a realistic over
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
You know, and I understand that we be getting mad about stuff because they be doing stuff that's worth getting mad about. And
Yeah.
y'all think we're supposed to just do nothing. Oh, just tally out of there. Lay on
What
your
we
back,
gotta
take
do
a nap. You'll be
is-
okay tomorrow.
we gotta educate ourselves.
Absolutely.
That's all we
take
gotta
care of
do.
ourselves.
Because it's so because we was born here. That's all the opportunity ever. It's so much stuff in play, but we don't know about it. That's the problem.
Exactly.
We don't know about it in a mass group. When we find out about it, we leave with it, the information, because it'd be so hard to spread it out. But that's what we need to do. That's all you got to do is educate the younger people and the older people that's coming up to save your money and build your credit and go get a business and then go get the loan, build your business. Everybody could do it at the same time.
Exactly. And then not even just that, but like I always looked at the credit part as a no-brainer because the reality is anybody who got good credit could give somebody next to them good credit just by putting their good credit on their credit. They don't even have to use your card. You just have them as an authorized user, cut the fucking card, let them, you know what I'm saying, build their credit up for like a month and a half, literally. Now guess what? Their credit literally looked like yours. And now guess what y'all can do? Y'all can go buy a house together or, you know what I'm saying, a business. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
so
And now work on somebody else.
thing you can do is that's like free money that if you're a responsible person, you can buy that. Like you can buy that from somebody's house and then you can buy a house from them. You can buy their debt. Okay, I want to buy your debt for $300. They can sell it to you. It could be $1 million debt. If you pay every month on that debt on time for 8 months, you can go get a loan from the bank for the rest of that money of that debt. They will loan you the money for that debt.
That's what
That's
I'm saying.
decent.
You would pay 8 months, however much, and then you get the rest of the whatever percent of $1 million of that debt. You can go get that.
But we need our people to know and we need to work together. Okay. I see
Yeah,
how
so-
we love working with other folks.
That's what's good. That's a little real estate hit right there, boy. Y'all better take note. Listen to my man.
And actually
Absolutely.
be on a. So it'd be like it's a lot of us that's smart too, and when we get groups, people don't show up as much as they said they would when the group didn't start.
Mhm.
Also, we got to be proactive. People got to really do their part and own up to when we didn't show up. And like I see that it's a lot of times people make a excuse that in their minds it would justify everything. Like, but it's just like you got to sometimes just know when you doing that too many times for the business aspect of it. Like, how many times you gonna set back?
Right. And
Yeah.
you know, it definitely, you know, is a big issue in our communities. But I just feel like the ice is gonna break.
It is because
You know?
the harder you work towards it, the more people you attract towards you that you need to be around you. Eventually, you're gonna look up and you're gonna be around people that wasn't around you, and everybody you thought was gonna be around not gonna be there.
Well, you heard what he said, so y'all better keep in tune so you get to it. All right. Don't be acting like the normal because we seen Queen Key today. Shout out, what's the word? Interviewed Queen Key today, and she had mentioned
Shout out Queen
some
Key.
stuff. Period. You know what I'm saying? She mentioned stuff about how life in Atlanta like different. Like I swear I heard this so many times. Like I just visited Atlanta a couple months ago, and like they like you should move here. Like you are really talented. They're like, why haven't you like in Chicago? And I'm like, well, because you know when I be doing stuff, a lot of times people be gatekeeping. Or they be like wanting to be that person, even though they don't even do what I do. They'll just start doing it. Now magically they picking up cameras and DJing and all. And you be like,
all
bro,
types of stuff.
He said
Here
Queen
we
Key,
go.
right? That's a like burnt. There's a pie.
You know what I'm saying? And
They
it's
say you
cool
got
for
the
me.
mini
It's right.
me's out here.
Look, I definitely just want to song. They definitely was playing that song in the studio. But like, no, Queen Key was really just saying like Atlanta really showed her a lot of love, and at the end of the day, it's really like just what you could do. Like if you could do the work, then they willing to, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like
make
they
it happen.
would too. I feel like Chicago more so gonna see you doing good and know you're doing good, but instead of telling you, they're gonna make a rival of you so they can be doing good with you.
Mm-hmm.
Doing good as going against you.
Yep, they either gonna be on a bandwagon, like they're a super fan.
And an example of that is G Raven. She don't even know the people she dissed. She said she seen them. It's a rapper, it's a female rapper named G Raven, and she beef with Aspen.
Oh,
and that rap
Aspen
group.
Cartier?
Yeah.
Who in they right man besides Mello? Because you know that's my baby.
G Raven.
Who else would be? She
from Detroit. But she don't know them. She just made a song and they was raw as hell dissing her because they was doing good. She like, what? She don't never have no. Well, she say that she don't never have a Drake. Recently, footage has. She was out there with the Drake.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, first of all, posting yourself in a Drake is stupid.
Yeah.
So to all y'all, Aspen, all y'all, I ain't calling you stupid. What I'm saying is that activity, because bro, I'm not worried about getting to it with nobody. Like, that's not a smart behavior. That's not a smart move. Because first of all, bro, it's digital. Oh, okay, they can literally find the numbers on there. If they can't find a number, guess what? It's a picture of it. They guess you, bro. So as soon as you know what I'm saying?
See, that's the difference.
They'll
like,
pad a case. You ain't never heard of padding cases, you know what I'm saying? They'll pad your to something else, and now it look like you did 12 crimes. You ain't even did but one. Just because you done took 15 pictures with 20 Dracos, you ain't even commit the murder. But guess what? You know what I'm saying? You paint certain pictures, and I'm not saying
that image, you paint that picture, that's what they gonna be able to use.
Still ain't gonna learn from these lessons.
That is correct. That is 100% correct. And that's where I can show you the difference. This is why, like, all of that you thought of, and that's like all your generation. They're gonna think, especially the girls, they're gonna think of all of that. And then all of that you just said, Aspen thought of that, and everybody else that you talked to thought of that. And then they said, hey, record this shit real quick. Because they don't give no fuck.
Right. And soon as they be up and looking like Durkee.
I mean, it's cool and all, long as you know that you ain't, you know what I'm saying, trying to get up in no situation that's gonna put you in a situation where you gotta worry about that situation.
Right. Yeah, it is.
Because they don't care about life and you do.
And then so now we making separations and understanding what's really this going on. You know what I'm saying? You don't care about life. That means there's something going on. You know, you need some love.
It's Chicago trauma.
Baby, you need some love, baby. If I see Aspen, I'm giving her a hug. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. She pretty anyways. I always show definitely I show everybody love. Let me say that. It just because you know some people don't think you cute. That don't mean you cute. You was cute to somebody.
That's a fact.
Don't forget that.
Yeah. Aspen definitely got her sweet moments. You can tell she a girly girl, but it's just that all Chicago kids have had losses that wasn't losses. They was takes. Like somebody took this person and then told me you did it. So it make you different. It take your feelings away. All of the feelings like you don't care about life. It's because your people are already gone and they ain't leave normal and nobody can't do nothing about it. You got to go do something. So now it's like you inside of this cycle of thinking and moving on drugs and having to be this aggressive person. So you've been that aggressive person scared for so long that now it's something you do and make it seem like you're doing it because you're cool, because you're the scary one now.
Yeah. And because you know they say back in my days, they would say, the older people would say a scary man is the worst one to be afraid of because they'll do anything for survival. And I think a lot of people, even still to this day, underestimate, you know, the smaller person or the person who not as most likely to speak or say a whole lot. But then if they get put in that position,
I'm not gonna, I can vouch for that. Like nobody gonna come to me and just blatantly disrespect me, and I'm the type of person that's just gonna be like, oh well, look the other way. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna do whatever. But I'm scary. I survived so many situations because I'm not what I see that what y'all got, and I'm not gonna act like I got the upper hand here. I'm gonna survive, or I'm gonna move faster than you. I thought of it because you're not scared. You with your homies, you out here, you tough, and you might be finna get on that with me. And before you ever actually did it, you wasn't thinking about it too much. But I seen you, I've been thinking about that the whole time. So when you came to me, I was already ready to protect myself. That's the person that's gonna survive. Exactly. The person that's not scary inside of the situation is probably the person that's the aggressor. That's what is classified not scary, but that's the person who always, it'd be a big story. Like with this person got, oh yeah, see, they always used to be doing that. Somebody was gonna react one day because it's all type of people out here. And once you act a certain way for so long, you start to do it off looks, really. Like, oh, they look like a goofy. This person right here could be anybody. And that's how people lose their life. I met a 70-year-old man in jail for a murder because a young man tried to take his car keys and didn't think he had anything, and he happened to have something to protect himself.
And then he protecting himself. Now
yeah, because he was a past offender. Wasn't supposed to have it. 70, still out here with it.
That's crazy.
Habits, it's just habits. He's 70. He's still out here with a gun like his day.
That's crazy. Well, guys, sending love to that man, okay? Because it's hard to take a life, but it's also hard to spend your whole life in a place, when you was really only trying to protect yourself. The system is very corrupt in a lot of ways. And, the fight to make it better every day is just an everyday fight. It is. And when we get back, guys, we're gonna get into the everyday fight with apparently the real Black Panthers and the not real Black Panthers. And is he a Crip or a Blood? Oh my gosh, guys. This is Ctrl Alt Delete with your girl Dora Lola. We got Two-Face in the building. We about to get into this No Rush by Smooch Wallace. Okay, and yeah, that's what it is. I just hope it get better sometime. I don't know what else to say because it just be so crazy, crazy every single time. And we just over here out here trying to say, we just trying to survive. This is No Rush, y'all.
Slow and smooth and fast, baby. Take it easy. Tell the the lights down low, but the tempo's up. And the vibes real smooth, so you won't show love. Real niggas throw it up. Yes. Pretty girl, show love. Pour another toast up. Cameraman's out, gotta get the close up. We about to lock in. Go back to the spot with my kin. Shawty at the bar with a friend. Riding around, we drinking. Can't let me ride like Sensei. Baby girl, you thick like Kim K. So we walked over to the DJ. And she said, I know you're trying to get turned up, but yeah. There ain't no rush. No rush in it. No rush. I know the party's real turned up, but DJ, there ain't no rush. No rush in it. No rush. I know the party's real turned up, but DJ, there ain't no rush. No rush. No rush. Can we slow the tempo down, please, DJ? There ain't no rush. No rush, yeah. No rush, yeah. Party's jumping, the mood is right. Hands on her, she can feel the vibe. Drink is flowing, we can take her out. Slow it down, I'ma take my time. Slow and smooth as fast. Watch you while you shake that. In a circle, throw it back. Toxic King, you know I'm bad. We're about to lock in. Go back to the spot with my kid. Shawty at the bar with her friends. Riding around, we drinking. Yeah, let me ride like Sensei. Baby, you thick like Kim K. So we walked over to the DJ. And she said, I know you're trying to get turned up, but yeah. There ain't no rush. No rush in it. No rush. I know the party's real turned up, but DJ, there ain't no rush. No rush in it. No rush. I know the party's real turned up, but DJ, there ain't no rush. No rush. No rush. Carry to the tempo down, please DJ. There ain't no rush, no rush, no rush, DJ, slow it down. Vibe is right, mood is right. Yeah, please, me.
Yeah. And that was Notes by Smooch Wallace. Shout out to Bad the producer. And shout out to Dan Tanner. You know what I'm saying? We be doing stuff, you know, music, making music together. Let me be specific. You know, y'all like to create narratives. We be making music together. Good music. Absolutely. Next up, we got some Always Fall. By Doug Oleg. Yeah. This is Always Fall, guys. It's your girl Dora Lola here with Two Face. Your boy MG Walt.
Yep.
Ctrl Alt Delete. You know what I'm saying? More than radio. We all that. Shout out Queen Key. This Doug Oleg, y'all.
Baby, some time ago, I met a woman. She was my only woman. Some time ago, started from the secrets that we keepin', plus a kind of love they will never see it. Now that we are, our kind of love is unhealthy. I gotta get over you. Let go of this lie and set you free. But every time I'm home alone, I lie awake with visions of all the sweet love we made. But this is not how it's supposed to be. There is no you and me. Bye bye my dreams, hello my reality. And I always fall for what I can't see, for what I can't touch, for what I can't have. Love you so much. I always fall for love in all of the wrong places. The wrong places. Always fall for love in all of the wrong places. The wrong places.
Always fall for your touch. Need you here, miss you much. I can't have what you give. This ain't life. Let it live. Let me live. Let me live. This ain't life. Let me live. Always fall. Always fall. Always fall.
Now every time I see you, I get a little jealous. No, I really can't help it. I want you close to me. And every time I'm with you, I see the sunny days. And when I'm not with you, it's all just clouds and rain. But every time I'm home alone, I ache with visions of all the sweet love we made. This ain't how it's supposed to be. There is no you and me. My dreams, hello, my reality. Yeah. And I always fall for what I can't see. Yeah. For what I can't touch. For what I can't have. I'm loving you so much. Always fall for the wrong places. I always fall for in all the wrong places. The wrong places.
Small for your touch. Need you here, miss you much. I can't have what you give. This ain't life. Let it live. Let me live. Let me live. This ain't life. Let me live. Always fall. Always fall. Always fall.
I always fall for your type. And I always fall when it's not right. And I always fall if she can't fall. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard that Doug singing them love ballads to the ladies. Yes, that was Doug Olake with Always Fall. You know, I feel you, Doug. I be falling too. I feel like it's like a Jamie Foxx thing. You know, he did this to all us, him and Drake. You fall for the same type. It be the same person in different skins, you know, just absolutely. But I know what I'm not falling for anymore. Nobody who's from the cold places. Just telling you right.
Cold places.
Yes. Make people cold on the inside. It's the soul.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and then I gotta warm them up, you know, with my bosoms. I can't warm everybody up with them. It's too much. It's too much. Too much. It's absolutely too much, y'all. Ctrl Alt Delete. What's your girl, Dora Lola? We got EMG Rock.
Yo.
We got two faces in the video, y'all. We lit. Okay, we turned up. It is Monday. You know it's money making Monday. And there's nothing else to do. And we said that we was gonna come right on in talking about the other stuff. Yes. Is he a Black Panther? Or is he something else? So, not allegedly, but you know, the media, like the news, Channel 7 and them, CBS, Fox, Channel 9, WGN, ABC, CBS, CNN, they might not catch every detail, but you want to know who don't fail?
Who that is?
The internet. Oh yes, the internet wins every time, and they take notes. Okay, they is taking good notes. I don't care if this was 7 months ago. Let me tell you, if you think you finna finesse them on TikTok, it's not happening.
Sadly mistaken.
It's not happening.
I got 5 years of information in about 2 months.
Talking about 5 years of information in 2 months is crazy.
Yeah, people be asking me, how you know about that all the time? What?
So we have alleged Black Panther, right? So we just saw that they said that the Black Panthers disassociated themselves from the group of people who went up there and they were protesting. They had their arms and they said they were standing right beside the immigrants.
Yeah.
You saw that? Right. So now, what I will say is a lot of people do have doppelgangers. Okay. You know what a doppelganger is, right? Somebody who look almost exactly like you.
Yeah.
We have them, you know? Yeah, it's a lot. We got you probably in the same city. It's probably somebody right now in the city who look almost exactly like you. It's just like a split something off, like the eyes a little bit further apart. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people have to look too close together.
Mm-hmm.
So
that opposite universe stuff.
Right. But I don't know. You know, these pictures, the pictures is looking real allegedly close because the man, you know, at first we seen him as something else. So the guy who was there in charge of the Black Panthers who were out there, the light-skinned guy, or I don't look like kind of light-skinned. You know, they try to say we all look alike, but
that's a fact.
Yeah, but these videos, the videos don't really do a lot of lying. Okay, so they got him about 6 months ago, I believe, somewhere protesting as a Crip, and now he Black Panther, and people are like, "Whoa, why he can't change?" Or I don't know if he was a Blood. Let me just say, I don't know. I'm gonna just put it Crip or Blood because I don't want to offend none of them. See, I'm not I'm not bothered by them. Definitely, I know them, but yeah.
My thing is, what do y'all want him to do? Do you want him to become a general of whatever gang they say he was allegedly in? If he was, or if he wasn't,
Organization.
I feel like in his situation, it's a good thing because of what he is now. Now, if they would have had a picture of him the day after the protest or a week before the protest on a block with the Crips, then I would be like, okay, but 6 months, it's a time to transition and change your life.
That's true. I
do
give you that. You 6 months is a decent amount of time to go ahead and, you know.
It is. But I do want to let us I want us to hit a sound bit. Okay. So here, let me just pause it because I do want to play the sound so y'all can hear part of it. This is obviously an influencer who, been doing investigating. A lot of people do investigating, and just because people do their investigations, don't mean they real PIs. Don't mean they know what they doing. Don't mean they finding the real stuff. But these pictures do look closely similar, very closely similar. Even the eyebrows are thick because certain details on us, be like it's like the thick eyebrows, like off of Lemony Snicket's.
I'm gonna have to look it up because I need to see.
I was trying to find it on Instagram.
I need to see.
I'm absolutely trying to find it on Instagram.
The way you describe it, buddy.
Man, I seen those Black Panthers up there too. I feel like I wanted to get up and join until I seen that it's supposed to be a fake one and a real one, and all of this conflict behind it now.
That part I definitely understand because I feel you.
I feel like it's a divide and conquer. It's it's an implant into the internet to get something to make sure that it's a step, it's an obstacle. Because at first I seen the new group, like they ain't making a new group of Black Panthers. I swear it was like 4 people right there. Like, well, I'm finna quit my job and go join them. Just saying it, but they didn't know if they was really in the area or something like that. But it was with that idea popping up with just those people, I can imagine how many people saw them and said the same thing. Now imagine if it wasn't this big, the Black Panthers having to reach out and saying like, oh, we're not associated to them. So now you just like, okay, so is it a something that Black people can join and come to and be a part of it, or is it like a gang that only y'all are part of when y'all let people in as y'all want to or kick them out? It's like I thought it was a movement. So it's like that's another part for me that because as soon as you said it, I didn't know it was this conflict behind it, but I know of it. It made me think like, no, I probably wouldn't join nothing like that now. You gonna end up fighting the other Black Panthers. They're gonna spend more time fighting each other.
Is this him?
You said is what him? Yes, that is him. Okay. Do you have the soundbite for that? Because when I was trying to pull it up, the internet is like doing some federal stuff. I'm just gonna be clear. Okay?
They say, yeah. You're talking about some Black Panthers,
right?
I got something for you.
Yeah, no internet gonna be working over there today. I think you're promoting.
Yeah, none of that.
How about that? Those apples. I need it on the computer though.
Right. Go to that on the computer.
I can't do that. Absolutely.
Okay.
Can you share it as a
on my screen? Let's see.
Yeah. I was just gonna because I'm on here, so I can't do those at the same time. Put it on here.
Go ahead, keep going on.
Okay, well, we're gonna pull that up in a second, guys. But it's all kind of crazy stuff. I'm just saying it's 2026, and I'm just seeing a lot of people out here trying to finesse us. And when I say us, y'all know what I mean. So this is not an allegedly. This is according to the statements. Sheen stole an Atlanta fashion brand's content, and when I say stole it, I mean like it's not like that. Her like, okay, she made a jacket and they was like, oh, we're gonna make that same jacket and print it out. Boom. That would have been like, yeah, it would have been stealing, but like this is a different kind of steal. So you see this picture we doing right now? You see this video we doing right now? So imagine this video we doing right now, all 3 of us. They decide they gonna take the video, they gonna take all this Windy City out the background, they gonna put their own logo on this. Okay. Then they gonna change you because on the screen, I look a little lighter. I think that's because I'm closer to the light, but we kind of the same color. They gonna change you into all the way Caucasian. Cause that's what
You
they have.
talk about with like AI.
She have a brand with a black girl on it.
She had, it was herself and her friend walking, and somebody was recording them with her brand in her, like her bags of her brand in her hand.
Right.
And they literally took her video, erased her brand off the bags, turned her friend white. Yes. Shame.
So did they actually use the same video, or did they
Absolutely.
did they redo it, like recopy it?
The hockey sticks, no, you could see the actual video. You could see the girl. She
so they
still
try
had
to
that.
edit it AI, like make
she
her
was
stand
still
white when she walked.
Yeah, her friend was white. She was black still. They still had the regular her.
And you know what? If she most likely can get something for that. Like, if she can get a lawsuit for that. Like,
Absolutely.
because if it's the same video and she published hers right, because it's about her paperwork also, about how she put it out. If she put restrictions for the public not to be able to reuse it, or did she post it to the public? But either way it go, they stealing. That is stealing.
Yeah, that's stealing.
But what I was gonna say is that the reason I feel like she can get a lawsuit is because for you to take the same video, meaning it's inside the digital DNA, and then try to tell AI to switch the skin color and change the name. Like,
why my friend gotta be white? What was that about?
Yeah, that's crazy, because you know they do something called, like, they'll watch your video and they will remake it in their own way, and that's different. But to take your video and not even put the work in to like get your own people and stuff,
right? You don't take the at least do some Drewski stuff. You know what I'm saying? Get up on the stage, bro, and you know, perform. You don't want to do that. Now, Bob pulled up the picture of the man. Okay, not sure if it's gonna play. But I want you to see the man. I'm just trying to. I'm gonna turn the screen so you can see this man.
Hold on, let's see if it play.
Sure.
Be on air.
It's like,
a lot of people are saying that we should not stand up against ICE because we're standing for people that aren't us. And Black Panthers only stand for black people. That is a lie. Huey P. Newton said that we are internationalists and we stand with all oppressed people, no matter what color they are.
Trying to box us in. You know,
that's the founder of the Black Panther Party. He said that. So everybody who's running around talking about Black Panthers don't stand up for people other than black people don't know a damn thing about the Black Panther Party. Thing number one. Thing number two, the Black Panther Party created something called the Rainbow Coalition, which is a coalition of Hispanics, Asians,
and I'm gonna tell you this is why.
From all over the world.
I'm not saying they don't exist.
To fight over.
What I'm saying is the pastor inside of a community. If this pastor has a big community, this pastor can say and do almost anything in the community of people that follows in his church will do it. If this man is in the church, blessing the church and getting all these members, and everybody comes to the pastor, and then he is
again, the Black Panthers still
influence the youth to be in that game. They're not going to be in that game.
All power to the people. Chairman Paul Birdsong reporting for Active Community Defense. Listen, two things that I need to run by you. Thing number one is,
unless you are sinning, you ain't a pastor in a GE.
So because we're standing up against, we're standing for people that are us. Black Panthers only stand for black people.
I'm not putting it in the box.
Yeah, because
I thought we was talking about black people. But if we're talking about GGs,
still can't hear.
That's the box. Now we still can't hear it. What I'm saying is, you can be a
everybody who's running around talking about
a lover and a fighter. You can be someone who protects. King David was a protector. Now we're gonna talk about.
He was ready to protect. But yeah,
right.
But he was ready to do that.
That was his.
But like, okay, so like, this is what I'm saying.
We also had Paul, whose name was originally another name. Paul used to be Saul,
and they was ready for that.
He was a Steeler first. He started.
So like. So this is what I mean by sinners. Boom. On a regular day, you're a normal person, and that vice will walk past you that is a sinner, and he is very into only the one box street.
Okay.
And say he walked right past you, he was cool, and then say you was the same regular person, but you was GD, and you not a sinner though. You were trying to do good stuff, but this vice lord, all the GDs killed his family. and you're GD, and now he gonna kill you or you're gonna kill him.
It depends on the situation. See, I'm a firm believer of what where you place yourself. Your energy, how you emit your energy. So, because I feel like you're still putting them in the box, and that happens.
Because
because the narrative is that GDs are bad. The narrative is that gangbangers are bad, but that's a narrative that was
the narrative is that like it's not only that though. I be around. I'm from the project.
Yeah, but
and they not all bad.
Right,
but the narrative is not completely false though. I know gang members that are bad. They bad and they bad for no reason.
At the end of the day, you gotta have, in war, you have to have soldiers, right?
Yeah.
Right, and in war, so and over in like Ukraine and other places over in Europe and even some places in Africa, their belief is when you in war, you kill the person you're in war with and you kill their children so their kids can't come back. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? In America, we don't. I ain't gonna say Americans. As American people, we don't do that, and that's really not a belief. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see no GDs, BDs doing that. You don't see no Crips and Bloods killing the kids. You know what I'm saying? But that's literally their nature. That is their wholehearted. That is their religious belief. That's their.
Do you think that a 16-year-old is a kid?
I believe that a 16-year-old in this day and age, depending on their way of bringing up, absolutely is a child.
So
absolutely.
Depending on their way of bringing up. So if they was raised in a wild house, because they're still 16, the same age as this person who parents cared, because they act like nobody raised them, they're not considered
Puerto Ricans and
little kid.
I didn't say that. They're still a child too. What they are is a misguided, misunderstood child. I don't believe there's such thing as a bad child.
And this is the only reason I asked you that.
So for you guys who are talking all of this gibberish about, you guys aren't following traditions of the original. Who do you think who do you think our leaders are? Aaron Dixon is an original Black Panther.
I was on the
right. Aaron Dixon is an original Black Panther who walked with Huey Newton. That's who we're. That's our leadership.
I am originally from Hyde Park, but when I was a preteen, I moved to Inglewood. But I also always been, my family always lived in Inglewood. My granddad had a church in Inglewood. I was raised in the church. When I was about, I don't know, this is probably like 15 years ago. So in my 20s, and maybe not then. I ain't gonna say 15 years ago. It was just quite a while ago. And I remember being on the boulevard. I don't even know what sent me to come out on the porch. And when I got on the porch, I seen a little boy chasing another little boy. But like my mind didn't register. Like, I'm like, why he got his arm like that? When I listened to me, the little boys were like this height and this height. This little boy right here was chasing this little boy right here. He was a heavyset boy. He was finna gun this little boy down. Like literally. And I had to stop him. I said, wait. You know what I'm saying? Now in the midst, ain't no regular person finna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a kid running with a gun for all they know. They gonna turn around and shoot you. And then, you know what I'm saying, get down, get ready. The little boy couldn't have been more than 10 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Talk to the little boy. I'm like, hey, no, you know what I'm saying? No, stop, don't do that. Wait, you know what I'm saying? I pleaded with her, I had a little small, slight conversation. But that's how I know, like, the youth are lost.
Yeah.
And the youth you don't even feel like you're grown until you're 21.
And then this is what I'm saying. And this is also what I'm saying. I'm not saying that people are in gangs for no reason. Some people are doing it to survive. They surviving. But the thing is this, not all of them do these things that I said they do earlier. Might kill a 16-year-old or be robbing people doing it. Not all of them do this.
Absolutely.
But when they do, who as whatever organization, not a gang, an organization of people trying to survive and build, right? Who holds the person responsible all across the board? Nobody.
Who holds who responsible?
Whoever kills a kid or whoever, all across the board, because the organizations, these organizations that are supposed to be helping us and they could help us, who holds these people responsible? Nobody does. They become the leaders.
I feel what he's saying. He's saying basically like the structure of
and it's not that the gangs are bad, but bad situations come with being in any gang because so many bad people in every one of them.
I wouldn't say bad people. I would say hurt and damaged people. Because
I know some evil people that I grew up with that are bad.
But
I wouldn't even bring them around certain people.
Or bad either though.
No, they've been taken for so long.
That's in your mind. But
I grew up around.
That's just like
I grew up in a house with them.
But at the end of the day, you're not with the person all the time. Like, it's stuff that happens to people and they literally never tell nobody. Like, literally never tell nobody. And sometimes people come out and they be strong enough to tell people. Sometimes people be embarrassed. They feel like it's their fault. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, it's a lot of stuff that is in the range of what could happen to make somebody, you know what I'm saying? But I've only seen certain things that make boys angry in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Anger enough to kill. And my knowledge of learning, even when I learned like psychological stuff and took classes, is certain things that have occurred that have damaged people. You know what I'm saying? And once you get a damaged person, if you're not healing the person, it's going to get more damage and it's going to get rugged.
And then at a point, and I talked to, and this is because I grew up in Chicago, I done been wrongfully convicted and inside of Cook County and inside of different places. I'd have been around in Division 9 living in these cells with different people that these was my friends. These is people that was protecting me and I was protecting them. These is people that is out here really doing it. And some stuff that they explain and stories that they tell, because Chicago is all drill. That's the conversation. That's a topic amongst the jail, especially. Some of the stories they tell is stories that innocent people died for something that they was doing that wasn't important, and they didn't even feel like it was anything when they told me it. They told me it. So you know what that expresses? Expresses that at a point, at some point of being hurt and you start doing all these stuff, it becomes not even a hurt thing. It becomes a sport thing now. They in their competitions on stories of who did what worse, and most of the stories don't have nothing behind it. Multiple people told me they shot somebody for driving down the street that they blocked and didn't actually know who it was they shot. It was just a dude with tattoos.
So, like, from a psychological standpoint, that is a person with mental illness. And I think
that's a lot about boys in Chicago, though.
So, for one, you know, we got bad water, right?
Can't hear you.
Come on. You're going to blame it on the water.
Yeah, your mic.
Okay. We got bad water. No, we do. So, first of all, like, I'm an environmental specialist. I'm certified. And I believe September, the city of Chicago, the Department of Water, because I actually applied for a couple of jobs there because I'm certified to work there, but, you know, they ain't called me back at school, whatever. Holler at me out if y'all need somebody to clean the water right. And there is lead in the water. There has been lead in the water for a long time. And that lead is basically doing the same thing like in Flint. And the difference is, like, so Flint is a small city, right? But we are a big city with millions of people. So, like, it's the pipes. So you got, like, lead pipes in the city that come from the water company, and they allegedly are fixing those, right? But then you still have the pipe in between your house, which is also lead. The city is supposed to pay for those, but in some places, the better neighborhoods, they're sending fresh water out there. You got water at your house? You get a bottle of water to your house sent, a container of water sent to your house every week?
No, I drink tap water.
So listen.
Me too.
The better neighborhood, you out in the West.
Hey, it's still them people making that money that way. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be in the projects everywhere I ever live, and I always drink the tap water. So I'm trying to let you tell me about the water and how it affects you real quick.
Right. So that water, okay, I'm not gonna say the projects, that water back in the days, I drank from it. It cold as water, you know what I'm saying? Good water, fresh water. I know the water is different now because I can't drink the regular water. It makes me sick. Absolutely. When I drink it warm. When I drink it like cold, I don't know what the difference is. You know what I'm saying? But when I drink it like regular warm water, you know how you get up at your sleep and you try to get something to drink real quick and you be thirsty?
Yeah.
Never works. Okay. The water's fucked up. It's lead in it. It's causing brain illnesses. If you like look at the neighborhoods, it's literally like a 30 or 40 year gap in lifespan differences between Inglewood and Lincoln Park. Inglewood and any other neighborhood that's not black. Like all black neighborhoods, like it's been on the news. They've talked about it. It's a big difference between like a lifespan difference. Like in Inglewood, you're expected to live to 55 or 56 years old. That's the life expectancy in Inglewood. The life expectancy anywhere else on the north side is 85. You know what I'm saying? So, and it wasn't like that 20 years ago. It wasn't like that 30 years ago. But certain things over a time span, when people start getting away with certain stuff, it's like the difference between the neighborhoods, You can see how Inglewood is still being quote unquote rebuilt, but the north side is vast. And it just gets vaster and vaster.
Yeah, they definitely focus on the spots that they want to focus in. But I also feel like that we've been through so much stuff in America with from the beginning. We're gonna go back to the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
We've been through so much stuff from the beginning and transitioning into stuff that was better, but it still was bad. And it's to the point so now that we're at a equal point, or some people might still say it's not equal, but I see that if a white man comes and hit me on my face today, he's gonna go to jail for it. So I'll say we at a better standpoint than what we were.
He gonna go to jail, but is he gonna go to prison? No.
If I pursue it, he will.
No, he's not. You want to know why? You look at the numbers right now. I'm currently doing a study on people in the prisons, because people in prisons in Illinois, what they've realized is that most of the other people who in the prison, who I'm just gonna say that from what I've heard, they say that most of the Caucasian people who they do interact with are not from Illinois. Most of them don't they don't really meet a lot of Chicago Caucasian people who are in prison or jail.
It's definitely a lot of them.
Because
in St. Trelias prison,
okay,
it's a lot of white people there. They are racist. The guards are racist. They let the prisoners do all type of stuff. The white prisoners to the black prisoners. I have a cousin that's there. He tells me stories about how a CO held him while an inmate that was white hit him in his face and called him slurs, and the CO took him to the hole. Damn. And then nothing happened to the other guy.
See, stories like that needs to be out, because at the end of the day,
well, only thing it takes is for somebody to put him out. I can get you a limited amount of inmates to tell you true stories, documented stories. I talk to them all the time. I support them. I try to help them get better, finish their schools, to come out and do something like come to a school for whatever they want to go to. I try to find out different paths for them now, so it won't be like, because they got the little programs, but the programs are more so like, it's like fake nonprofit, but need you to sign and verify a list so I can get paid for the nonprofit. Instead of, you can go right here and they'll sign you up today. And there you go. Yeah. So I try to get different stuff, because I experienced it being hard to find stuff by yourself. Like I built my whole last 6 months. I got ties with different promoters, record labels. I got ties with the college on some events, expo events, fashion shows. I'm on a radio station right now. I had to do it all myself. So come on, man. If somebody out here to guide me towards what I was passionate in, seeing that I'm here and fully motivated, it would have been way easier. And I would have been able to be farther than I am now. I'm going to get there, but if there were somebody there to have this stuff laid out, because I don't even have to be here to get them here. This is what you want to do? Yeah. You free one of these days? Okay, come on. When you here, hey, that's the person who signs people up for movies or school or whatever you want to do. I know. So it's just like networking is good to try to help the people.
Absolutely. I agree. I think something like that is really needed, because I even see so when they when inmates try to re-enter into the system, I see a lot of pushback. It's kind of like they be gatekeeping them too. They want them to participate in programs that they have contracts for.
Yeah.
And it's you either want this person to do good, or you just trying to make sure you get in the
well,
check.
That's because
right.
The system is broke. So the thing called a felony.
Okay.
A felony. They give you a felony for a crime. Now, if a felony was something that just showed the courts what you had done in the past, okay, so if you ever come in the courtroom, you'll be considered a felon. They'll be different. But they give you a felony for a crime that you're going to go do 9 years for. Now, the 9 years is what? Mm-hmm. Rehabilitation.
That mean
supposed to be
supposed to be
in their mind, in their system. The 9 years is rehabilitation. That's time that they are rehabilitating you. And if you wasn't rehabilitated, you wouldn't even get out. They will add more time and more time and more charges. So if you got out of jail, that means you were rehabilitated. They considered you that. And then they still got it on your name that this person is this person that he's still the person we rehabilitated him from. And matter of fact, we don't care if you was rehabilitated or not, because this government job, you would never be able to get it. No matter if you change your life or not.
That's crazy. No, he's right about that. That's kind of bogus how you serve your debt to society and do your time. And like he said, it's supposed to be a rehabilitation situation. So if you do your time, then it's like, when I get out, I should be able to get this type of job. I should be able to still go forth and pursue a better life for myself without being hindered by something that I paid my debt to society for.
Exactly. And in Africa, they don't have it where you have, I don't know which countries in Africa, because I don't want to say all of them, but there's a lot of countries in Africa where when you do your crime, you've done your time and that's it. And you can go and be whoever you want to be after that. You can go be a fucking billionaire if you want to be that, be a doctor because you changed your life because you're rehabilitated.
I got mixed emotions about Africa. I try to love Africa as it's a continent, like I try to love Africa like as an idea of, people always talking about the people and togetherness. I have met so many Ethiopians, South Africans, West Africa, North Africa. They from all these Africas, and they all are prejudiced against Black people.
Why do you think it is?
Because I feel like they almost come over here and they try to see our problems as small and be like, well, it's all this opportunity here. Y'all should be this and that. And then but it's like you mad at me because you don't understand me. Because if you was born here and an American just like me, you would act just like I do. So why are you mad at me because I was born here and you was born somewhere where you consider it harder? But I could say the same thing. You like, why are you not doing all this stuff, having all these opportunities here, and they're here for you? And I could say, why are you leaving Africa where the diamonds at? Why you ain't?
That's a good point. Why you leaving where all the minerals at?
To get there, and I'm gonna tell you the same thing. They make it hard for Black Americans to get certain places. It's systems set in place. But
absolutely,
the fact that they come off as like nose stuck up to me because I'm Black from America and I act like I'm Black from America, like you can go back to Africa. Like
I hear you on that. Now I asked you for a reason, because I have done a little research on that. So from what I've heard, most downstairs now. Yeah. But you tell Aaron to do it. You don't have to do that. That's Aaron's job. But yeah, shout out to Aaron.
Shout out to Africa.
Yeah.
I'm just saying of what I have observed and experienced.
So listen, when any person who is not an American comes to America, so everybody comes through customs. If you ever been out of the country, when you come back, you got to go through customs. It's like this big room where they calculate what you done bought when you brought it back. And if they figure you done bought this much shit while you was gone, they're going to charge you to bring it back. Like you don't live here, right? Right. That's why I be having a problem paying taxes. And that bag tax that just went up to 15.
I gotta pay to bring my couch.
Yeah, right. What? I remember I had some cheese and something. It wasn't that much. Then they want to know how much you spent on it. $5. Because why would I tell you I spent $750 on here? You say you're gonna charge me if it's anything over $500. Nothing. $3. This item was $2.
Right. Especially you ain't asked for no receipt.
Yeah.
Right. You go run the camera back. That's what you do. Run the camera back and you go calculate it yourself, Mr. Government. Because that's the only way y'all gonna get it.
Yeah. You just ain't gonna have it. See, when people do stuff like that inside the they try to get that like, well, you just gonna you're just gonna have to go without it.
Look.
You're gonna have to leave it here with us, man.
Yeah, they got me like that a few times on the way in. This container's too big. I'm like, it's brand new. Like, what? They just want somebody in the back wanted that hair container. But what I was saying was like, so when you go in customs as a foreigner, they basically play videos for you, right? They tell you what to do and what not to do. In them videos, I have heard, and I would say I'm not afraid to say, because at the end of the day, this is what I've heard. This is what foreigners have told me that they've seen when they come and enter to America. It says, don't mess with the Black Americans.
What?
That's what it say. It say don't mess with us. So if that's why when we get around a lot, and I'm gonna say this too, I've also heard that a lot of, different people from different countries, they said that their parents would tell them not to mess with us. And in my mind, I would say maybe that would be one of the reasons, because I'm sure they didn't came over here and watched the video too. But sometimes it's prejudice, like you said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then okay, so as far as that, like looking from a point of view, from looking at America from their country, and point of view from
our movies,
being our movies or our news, the report stuff that happened, or just even a family going back. Because this is what I'm gonna say. Like, I'm the person that grew up in dark places, but didn't turn dark. I could, because that's how I was around them. But it's like, I have seen people do stuff that, and I know these people that they talking about. Like, it's not all of us though. They are wrong for stereotyping the whole race, but it's groups and a lot of different places, a lot of different states of our people that we got to hold responsible for making us look bad as a whole. Absolutely. Because Chinese people, stuff like that. Like, man, I know some people that have told me stories about robbing one of them before. So when they go back home and say, don't not, because that's the only person that ever robbed me in America, don't mess with Black people, then you can't really be like, where is this coming from? Because I know people that ride that. Like, I don't know.
They come in here. Every time you come to America,
but they
robbed.
might get robbed differently from the different races. You're gonna get robbed on the prices, or we're gonna rob you on the authenticity of this or that. But they're gonna like rob you. Like, take it. We're gonna let you think you bought it unwillingly. We're gonna convince you, persuade you. But and this can be done by every race though. So it's like, you just didn't even want to put the effort to persuade me out of it. Like, sell me something. Sell me just this conversation could have caused something without me knowing. You could have told me that.
Right.
But
just the fact that they're trying to make people aware of stuff like that when you come in, that's crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah. And also, like, everybody got their different things that's wrong. So you're gonna have different stereotypes for each race.
We are gonna go to some music, guys, because I know this topic is heavy. But I do just want y'all to understand, like, Black Americans are very misunderstood, from childhood to adulthood to even the elderly, and we have not been given a lot of chances, and they keep putting us in boxes, and it's time to break out the box, okay? Ice it out, melt the ice, whatever you're gonna do with it. We breaking out
that was hard.
All that, we about to play It Don't Matter by Crew featuring Tia Songbird. Y'all, this Ctrl Alt Delete radio. We live in this joint.
The Chicago, nigga. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter what we do. Ain't no pressure, but blowing pressure. The wave is extra. The drip is saucy like never. We with whatever. It's closed curtains, so they getting Satan. Next time wasted. Time is money, won't waste a second. My first impression, game is universal. Chopped it up on some personal. Now I got you open, you also noticed I'm feeling you. The sky is the limit. Just hit my line and I'm sliding through. It don't really matter what we do, long as I'm with you. Never a dull moment. We lit like a bulb glowing. Whatever you wanna need, know I got the plug on it. You got the juice, now don't be shy, baby, gone flown it. I got your back, you got my front, that's how we gon' run it. They hating, they jealous, throwing shade, yeah, your friends a trip. I think they funny like Dave Chappelle on some comedy. It's way too playin' to be concerned with some pettiness. We doing us, everything else is irrelevant. Hey. Every time we link, I ask her what she wanna do. She reply, it don't matter long as I'm with you. Every time we link, she asks me what she wanna do. I reply, it don't matter long as I'm with you. It don't matter what we do. I'm with you. It don't matter what we do. I'm with you. As long as I'm with you, it ain't no pressure, ain't no pressure. And as long as you with me, won't be no stress, won't be no stress. Every time I'm in your arms, it's like a blessing. I'm gonna see you wherever without question. So you can squeeze me, baby, please, another side. And if you're rolling, then I'm riding, no doubt. It ain't no doubt. If you take the bottom, I'm taking the top. On top, or reverse it to whichever way you want. Seem like the time be flying, whether we out vibing, at the slot relaxing, or in traffic we sliding. Some call it intuition, I call it perfect timing. Time that we spend together, just get better with timing. No need for making plans, they tend to get rerouted. Just say less in advance, never know where we wind up. Feeling this mutual chemistry irrefutable. It don't really matter what we do, long as I'm with you. Every time we link, I ask her what she wanna do. She reply, it don't matter long as I'm with you. Every time we link, she asks me what she wanna do. I reply, it don't matter long as I'm with you. It don't matter what we do. I'm with you. It don't matter what we do. I'm with you. It don't matter. 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 It don't matter what we do. It don't matter. It don't matter.
I fuck with you heavily, shawty, what we got so rarity. Ain't no comparing, apparently. We get high just for the clarity, yeah. Always on the side of you. They know I'm a ride for you. That's why it's ride or die, cause I love this side of you. I'm just saying. To be honest, I tell you that I wasn't honest about everything. So I'll start from the top and tell you just about everything. No matter what, I'll never change, man. I put that on everything. But you as my witness and everything. Cause you witness everything. Blueprints and everything. Where you is my wedding ring. For you to compliment to everything. I see you accomplishing everything. Throw you a compliment every day. I know you thought this was what I would never say. But I said, I swear I said everything. And if I ever put it all on you, it's to show that I'm serious about everything. Yeah. Whoa. I fuck with you heavily. Shawty, what we got so rarity. Ain't no comparing, apparently. We get high just for the clarity. Yeah. Always on the side of you. They know I'm a ride for you. That's why it's ride or die, cause I love this. I'm just saying. Ooh, wait. We know that the time flies when the vibe's high and the feeling is great. We know that the limelight always shines bright when it's in your face. I never wanna break your heart. When we together, girl, I fall apart. This is the life for me. With you heavily, shawty, what we got so rarity. Ain't no comparing, apparently. We get high just for the clarity. Yeah. Always on the side of you. They know I'm a ride for you. That's why it's ride or die, cause I love this side of you. I'm just saying. Apparently, we get high just for the clarity. Yeah. try to die, 'cause I love the phone. I'm just
And that was, I'm just saying, shout out to Doug O'Lake. Okay, always lyrical, always sexy on the mic, making the ladies just want to be in love, you know? Just something about being in love and listening to Doug O'Lake. It's like, yeah, just go be in love. It's a great thing. You get your heart, you know, broken, and then you be sad, and that's just not it. But you know what? It's a revolving cycle. So, you know, just go and be happy and find you a boo. It's cold outside.
It's cold outside.
Ctrl Alt Delete. Yeah, it's Ctrl Alt Delete with your girl Dora Lola. We live here in the studio at WindyCityUnderground.com, y'all. I have Two-Face in the building. I have EMG Waltz.
Yo.
All right. And of course, we just brought our special guest. We got Caveman in the joint.
Yo. How y'all feeling?
Oh man, absolutely. Did you Caveman? So you ordered this weather?
I make it snow every day. Sometimes
I heard that, my boy.
Years, you know, trying to bless everybody with a good season, good year.
That's what you was on that stage doing all that hard working, you know.
It don't stop.
Absolutely amazing performing, y'all. Y'all got to make sure y'all go and check him out. When is your next performance?
In like 20 minutes.
Well, I don't know if y'all gonna be able to
No, I have a show at the mall, Block 37, on February 7th. It's a Pretty Girls Love Trap. You know, come through. It's gonna be a great event. We got food, snacks, vendors, all types of stuff. It's gonna be a great time.
I think Lorenzo's pudding gonna be there. That's my homie there.
It's an event you don't want to miss it. That's all I'm saying.
I believe I RSVP, and I told my friend who came here from Little Rock like last week, like, hey friend, we going to this thing, and it was like, oh, it's not this week, sorry. It's
Saturday, February 7th on a Saturday. It's gonna be a great time. We got a discount code too for like everything in the store is gonna be on sale too. We got some after events too, like a little deal with a club too. So it's gonna be a good night.
Nice. Well, I'm definitely gonna be there. Block 37, y'all know that's my place. We go there all the time after hours. So, and I've seen them do a lot of work. I've seen them just recently do something with, like, I think Mike Leary, and they are Christmas. Because it's a clothing store, right?
Yeah, already.
Right, and they did like a Christmas giveaway. They was giving away tablets, and I was like,
tablets and all that too.
Yeah, so I'm like, give me a Christmas tablet. You know, I know they for the kids, but you know, ho ho ho.
You funny as
well.
The right way though.
We're about to get into this ashtray by Caveman really quick, y'all. All right.
Check it out.
We have to check it out. We want to see what's to it, because at the end of the day, like I said, he made an amazing performance. He was like on that stage and like off the stage, he was taking clothes off and shit, all kind of. I was like, I ain't gonna. I kind of, you know how when you see Mike, in the air, and you're like, I wanna be like Mike. It was like, okay, Caveman, that's it. I need that Caveman energy for real, y'all. Absolutely,
love, for real.
This is Ashtray by Caveman, y'all. Get into it.
The planet Paradise?
You've never been there before?
Hey, to the bank, tell you what you say. Give a little down, got my mind straight. Spend a little time back in my place. Money on the floor, that's where I stay. No, we burn the cash on my ashtray. No, I'm moving fast on my ashtray. This you never last, that's what I say. No, we burn the cash on my ashtray. Taking it fumes, sometimes I blow like a fuse, yeah. Set it up like I got nothing to lose, but I got blood on my shoes. I guess sometimes I'm confused, yeah. Put my mama in her new Tom Cruise. They say we never would have it, but I got chicken and cabbage, yeah. Switch it up, I got on new time fashion. I put Black Star on the map, and this shit ain't nothing but a classic, yeah. I just bought and dropped some swag off, yeah. Hopped right out the jet and dropped a bag off. Cause my new shit hotter than some asphalt. And my crew too solid like a task force. I get it, you know you better than a sad song. Got my head in the future with my mask on. It's a cold world, baby, throw some cash on. Catching top flight is trippy, sometimes I get dizzy. Take you to the plane, you what you say. You look down, got my mind straight. Spend a little time back at my place. Money on the floor, that's where I stay. No, we burning cash with my ashtray. No, I'm moving fast with my ashtray. This should never last, that's what I say. So we burning cash with my ashtray.
Oh my goodness. What I said? I told y'all I know how to pick the fucking exclusives, baby. Stop playing with me, okay?
Appreciate that.
Y'all don't be playing that kind of stuff on there, baby. You thought this was GCI, didn't you? I know you did. You was listening to 96.3. Be not no. This is Ctrl Alt Delete. When you see at ground.com, okay? Stop playing with us, y'all. That was ashtray. You are ashtray. Boy, I just said Doug make you want to get on there, but I don't want to say that part. I gotta keep that part of my head. But the ashtray, that was sexy. It was sexy. It was.
Yeah, he slid on that for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I'm chilling. Y'all asleep.
See, I can see like somebody. It's a different type of person that rides something like that on like Joker. I can see Joker riding when his life is peaceful.
You talking about the Joker from Batman?
Batman?
That's the type of person.
No, thanks.
It's like a certain type of person, like a super fly type of dude that like will ride to that on a daily basis.
It sounds like an intro.
I support Superfly, you know.
It definitely does.
Just like the movies, you know, you seen the Superfly movies.
Of course.
You know.
What was your inspiration for writing that, you know?
I'm gonna be honest, that song was just like, that's a part of it's like a tribute project I dropped to like all my homies that like passed away. I dropped that on New Year's, beginning of last year. And that track, honestly, it just, I feel like maybe when I think about it, it was one of the quickest songs I ever recorded. So I mean, at that point, I was probably just, that whole project really was though. So honestly, I was just probably just, you know, how I think about it now is like I was just reflecting on just like life, you know, like and just moving fast and just getting things done, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I can say like I do music and I know all type of music, but I can say like that song.
I appreciate that. No, that's a song for you to really ride to. Like my favorite line in there, what I say, I said, put my mama in that new Tom Cruise. They say we never would have it, but I got chicken and cabbage. You feel me? Because that line right there that's just everything, you know, we strive for every day to share love with the people we care the most about. You know.
Hypnosis, though. I'm trying to tell you, like, and I studied hypnosis. It's like it was forcing me to be calm, and I didn't want to be.
It's the so you saying it's the
because I'm trying to listen, like I'm trying to listen to it to hear it, to hear the words, but it's like it's so calm. I wouldn't pick it on the random day because that's not. I'm a fast speed beat. I got ears like that. But since I'm listening to it, because I'm listening to music and I want to hear what it's like, it's forcing my body to calm down. Like my
he said,
"Take you to the cave."
Right, he took us to the cave.
We went to the trip. He took a trip.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, you definitely sent our chakras for a little ride there.
No, I appreciate it.
You know, absolutely. We appreciate that. I always appreciate good music.
You know, I was just trying to spread love. You know, that's what we're here for.
Yeah. So, how long you been doing music?
Honestly, like. I wouldn't be surprised if my mama said I came out the womb trying to sing and do something just because I mean music's just always what I love doing, you know, just in terms of ingesting, because I've just been a fan of music my whole life, you know, like, but I started off in like a rock band when I was like 12, 13 years old. Like we used to just like do cover songs of like It's all different types of goats, you know, like, and I know how to read music, you know. I used to sing even in the church and stuff, you know. It's just
Shout out
like,
to the music readers.
you know, yeah, like
from church to rock band.
Both were requested things by other people. The first,
there any conflict between?
no, it was the same thing for me, honestly.
So it was clean rock.
No, it was like more no. Okay, so I've always just had a good like church relationship. Like my grandfather, he was actually like he was a pastor. I didn't get to meet him, but you feel me? Like my family, we just got a good relationship with God. Like church is something we always gonna feel, you know, or however we got to give back. But in terms of like that was just me just growing up, you know. I had a voice, they wanted me singing a church choir a little bit, did that a little bit, but then also like when I was like 12, 13 years old, my cousin, I remember he called me, he was like, man, I got this thing going with this store. They you know, we putting some bands together and I need you to be the lead singer. I remember I was like, I asked my OG, I was like, should I do it? She was like, you can do it. And it's like, I mean, I love that experience just because I feel like it taught me so much about music, like to where it's like I don't even remember like all the songs we would do, but like it's just like as my young brain, I remember I was read the songs, like I would read the music because it's like I know how to read music. So it's like they would give me the songs with the sheets and the lyrics and everything, and I just got to dissect and understand like how these hit songs are made, like, you know, by all these different people, and it was cool. I mean, I feel like it just broadened my mindset on just what music is, because I don't even think about things like I always say I make hip hop, like I sing and rap or whatever you want to see it, but like I see people doing that same thing in all these different genres too. So that's just how I look at it. But like being in a rock band, that was very fun. I love live instruments in general.
Yeah.
So just like having that energy, it was just fire. I wanted it too. I wanted to play the guitar, but everybody was like, "Nah, you just stick on the vocals. You the singer. You sing." And I was like, "Bro,
I want to make some of the beat too."
That's why you split up. No, that's fact. I went solo. No, and I'm be honest. Shout out to the band. Y'all know who y'all, you know, 13 Spaces, you know. But I remember we used to perform. We performed like at the Apple Store down on Michigan too. Like we used to be performing all over the place. It was fun. Like, but I knew I had to make my own, like just be myself and make my own music, you know. And I just think that's just part of growing, you know. Yeah. But if I got a guitar, maybe we'd be having a different conversation right now. Yeah. Sounds.
You know, because you gotta go with your vision. A story that you can, you know, pinpoint. I'm gonna go with somebody that we all know, Juice WRLD.
That's my brother. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. When he wasn't famous, he was in the studio when he was making a song, and his friends told him after he made that song, like, well, no, that's probably not the type of song that's not it, bro. Make something different. That song was I Still See Your Shadows in My Room.
Oh my God, my favorite song.
Like the love that I gave you. Imagine if you listened to them.
Dirk said the
all
same
of them
thing,
said that to him. Don't do that. Everybody there, the engineer, he's like, well, I like it like that. Send that to me like that. And then it was the biggest song of the year. So it's like you can't let somebody direct where they think you're better at because you know what you're trying to get to. Like I caught myself doing that to one of my friends in the studio. I'm like, no, it sounds good like that. And he explained to me, that's because you don't know how I know it can sound yet because you ain't hear it. I ain't do it right yet. And I'm like, okay. So if you would listen to me, you probably would have left it at a lesser level than what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I can't see the upgrade.
Gotta follow the vision. No, thanks. No, I definitely feel 100% where you're coming from, you know, because honestly, when I like to record, I mean, I definitely take in opinions from everybody. Sometimes I like to start even a song and be like, what you want to call it? What you got to throw a title out, how this make you feel. Like I'll start something off with just like sometimes it's just like that's just a challenge. Like, okay, they could be thinking something completely different of me, but I might be able to bridge that gap if if it's there. And that's sometimes I'll do just for fun when I'm just like recording for fun. But like But like,
and advice is good from all angles. What I was saying is more so of changing your whole direction, which is you wanting to play guitar, but them saying no, you're gonna sing. That's different from them.
That's just been everything. No, I wanted to play the piano too. I want to do everything.
It's all kind of one the same because it's kind of like somebody tell you can't be a doctor or that teacher that people be like they told them.
I just love music. Yeah.
You said like we accept advice, and then like accepting advice on something and getting a better perspective of it, and still doing it, and then accepting advice that this is not your lane at all. You should be in this.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm gonna pick up a guitar at some point, but like I wasn't really too against it. Like it was okay, just because I was like the lead vocals. That's always just been my gift, and they were just like, hey, we all got to play a part in here. You stick to that part, and I was just like, hey, I was like, hey, it is what it is. But still, of course, I feel that inner need to like want to learn how to play a piano or learn how to play a guitar.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's just how it was at that time.
Especially if we all started.
But you still don't take care of yourself though. Like I would say, like I would have said to like the younger you to like do the guitar stuff on your own.
Oh no, on the side.
Like, no, for real, because people don't see your vision, and at the end of the day, what's good for the team may not always be what's good for you. So yeah, you supporting the team is great, but you still got to make sure because like you saying now, you still like I want to pick it up. Yeah. So it's still in you somewhere.
I got a different guitar player now today though, and that's why it's just like at the end of the day, I love sharing like art. I love collaborating and stuff too. So it's like I don't have a problem with having other people do different instruments because I like that genius. Like they say, genius is not born within one person. It's born within a room. And so I love like collaborating with people. So it's like, it's fun. It only adds surprise. That's why I was saying, like, I'll ask them like, oh, you feel a vibe for this? Throw a word out. Like just on some funny shit. Cause like you mentioned Juice earlier too. Like, and that's my brother. I grew up with Juice. You feel me? Like, rest in peace to my brother, you feel me? Like he one of the goats and shit, and that's why it's just like music. I remember even the same thing me and that nigga used to talk about, like you could do anything with it, and it's really just what you make of it. So it's like me not being on the piano, being on the guitar for a little bit, it's okay, because that's just a challenge that I'm gonna tackle maybe next week or a month later. You know what I mean? It could be next year.
And I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say that she right. I feel like you should. You look like you should have a guitar.
Yeah,
Lil Wayne kill it. You ever seen Lil Wayne play the guitar?
I know. That's why Lil Wayne's my favorite rapper of all time. That's what I'm like. Come on now.
What? I ain't know when. I was like,
that boy could do his thing.
Yeah. No, exactly. I used to be up at the skate park all the time, man. Yeah, no, Wayne probably. I always say that's my favorite rapper of all time. If people that usually ask me who my favorite rapper now, I just be like, Future. I love Future. I mean, shit. But he's a good artist.
Y'all know I'm versed about Future.
I'm like a real rapper, man. Like if I gotta say somebody who like changed like my music that I listen to, my favorite rapper would be, if I had to pick one, maybe Lil Durk.
Okay, because that's what I thought. I was gonna say. I'm not looking at it from an influence perspective. See, because you get the common question, who your favorite artist, who this all the time, and I just at the point where it's like, oh, we talking about all time, we talking about this, to where I just keep this answer simple. It's just like Future. That's my favorite artist right now. But Lil Durk, when you said drill, that's what I thought. That's who I would have said too.
And it's only because at a certain point in my life,
free that boy though.
I was somebody, and I was forced to live a certain way, and I just feel like if I listen to certain songs by Durk, like man, he rap word for word, scene for scene, things that actually happen. Like you ever woke up out your sleep like it's going down the trenches? You ever thought it'd be your dog when they described the witness? And it's just like I wrote a letter to the authority where they threw out the tenants to claim that stuff that bro and claim that's a privilege. And it'd be different times in my life where like I'll be in a real life emotional state and he's rapping and I can see the stuff he's talking about. I know he was there doing that for real because I'm dealing with it right now.
I'm sure that.
Favorite one.
No, I respect that. I respect that because that's what I thought she was gonna say. We said because you said influential. Because like for me, like even just off the simple bass, like I said, I sing and rap. Like that's one of the things I love that Dirk doing different. Like, you feel me? Like, even just sonically, like he singing, rapping, like he just providing something to where it's like, I heard somebody say it the other day. They was like, man, Dirk needed to be out, the streets miss him. You feel me? That's how I'm like, yeah, real shit. Even sonically, like, ain't nobody coming on the track like him. He got his own, like, you know,
he definitely got his own sound.
Anybody, like, we want everybody out. I just feel like
free to God.
Dirk never had to be in though. I feel like
free all the real
was being too nice, and everybody was taking advantage of that.
That's what everybody.
Like, I feel like that he should have put his foot down on certain stuff. At a certain point, then Dirk was in the industry almost fully, and then he let his friends come around and like basically put the cables on him, and he started to change his image back to street again. He was Dirk and Dage, India, like
he talking about he was doing the Morgan Wallen collabs, all type of shit. No, I feel you. Sorry,
well, now you good.
Morgan Wallen collabs and things. No, but you know, factual though. Like, I know exactly what you mean, and it's just like, I mean, that's the same thing everybody suffers from, like just trying to show love and, you know, get pulled into, like, I remember even with that Thug case, that's the same thing Thug was saying on the thing. He was like, you know, I was just trying to be cool, show love to everybody, you know, everybody that I mess with, you know, and he ended up getting dragged to some things, you know. It happened like that because that's the same thing that people say even about like my boy with Jay.
All it is just be yourself, and all of that'll be solved with any different person. You just gotta be yourself.
You gotta set boundaries too, though.
The lesson from this.
You do gotta be yourself, but you definitely gotta set boundaries.
You
I'm
got
a
to.
kind person by heart. I'm like I was raised in the church. My granddaddy was a pastor. My mama pastor. Like all the way back to the 1500s, and like literally, it's in my bones to be a kind person.
Yeah,
like not being a kind person is like that, difficult for me. Like not giving people opportunities, not forgiving people. Or I ain't gonna say not forgiving people, but not, you know what I'm saying. It's difficult because it's a struggle for some people. You know what I'm saying? People who like down to their bone is just like they were embedded to be kind people. Like this is how you know, like it's like you want to get your own grain. But we do have to wrap it up, guys, because it is getting late, and y'all know it's ice outside. We want to get home safe. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, everybody get home safe. We love y'all though.
That's a fact. Y'all get home safe.
Yeah, we did have some mentions on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube. Just want to shout them out real quick. First, Mr. Snow. Yeah, we're all talking about. Okay, Mr. Snow.
Mr. Snow.
Yeah. Then we got Byron said, "I'm a huge fan of Two-Face Top and his music, and now you got me going to check out that new Caveman joint." Period.
Appreciate it. Go ahead, fuck with it, man. You gonna love it, man. We doing this shit all year, all your life, man. This shit going up. Come on now.
Shout out Caveman and rest in peace, Juice WRLD. I did want to exit it with playing your fly video. Can we play the fly
video? You can play the fly video.
All right, that's cool.
This is fine.
All right, everybody, drop y'all socials. Y'all already know this. Ctrl Alt Delete with your girl Dora Lola. You can find me on Instagram and all platforms, but just Instagram is Lola Bangs BAU. And I know I say it fast like Twisted to Chicago, baby. There ain't no time for slow. So I'm gonna say it again for you one more time. Lola Bangs BEAU. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Where they find you at, Two-Face?
TWOFACETOPS 1. Blue check mark on Instagram. You can get me on Two-Face Tops Lamar on Facebook. And you can follow me and come to my shows. I post and I got a lot going on.
Sure.
And Caveman, let them people know where to follow you.
Yeah, you know what's the word? It's your boy Cave, man. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Cave MXN, Cave, man. You know, you can find me on all platforms. You know, Cave, man. Check out the new project, Scarface, Youngblood. You know, we dropping shit every month, man. We got some shit coming. Just stay tuned. We got a video coming in a couple days. Scrub, you know, tap in. It's that. Love.
Make sure we get into that right now. Again, we're about to bail up out of here, honey, because we don't know when the next winter storm might be. Caveman said he bringing them the wrong sand, and we sick of it. Well, we gonna deal with it because we cool with them now. But if we got winter storms in June, let me tell you, Caveman, it's gonna be me and you.
Hey, we in there.
Okay, y'all, this is Fly. By Caveman, and I just got to make sure ain't no commercial on here because you know they be trying to play commercials and stuff, and y'all know I do not do that. All right, ain't no commercial. All right, again, this is Ctrl Alt Delete with your girl Dora Lola. And lastly but not leastly, we got to go ahead and let the crew tell y'all where they from and where they been at because we got producers in the background. We got people doing their stuff, okay? We got MG Walk. I know y'all see him. And obviously, we got Chef.
It's your boy Walt, aka E Say. You can find me at EMG Walk on Facebook, Instagram, you know, pretty much everywhere, man. You know, check me out, man. Check me out, man.
That part. And CC, where they find you at? Well, if CC can't tell you, don't worry about it, because I definitely can find. I believe it's Chef B Hollywood.
Chef B Hollywood.
Let me just double check.
Chef B Hollywood, for sure.
Absolutely, I just found it.
Yeah.
My little social on the list.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it in the did that.
You can
And
follow
you can follow her at
Chef
B Hollywood. You want some good food? You better hit her up. She don't play.
She don't play.
No, ever. Not
Bussy.
ever. Not ever.
I'll never forget them egg rolls.
Look, it has been a pleasure. I appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Make sure we see y'all next Monday. Okay? Make it Monday. It's always a
Monday making Monday. That's how we doing.
Because that's what else is it? What else is it? No one knows. Just Money Making Mondays. And don't watch none of them other shows, y'all. And you heard what I said. Vote WinnieCityUnderground.com for #1 radio, okay, in Chicago. Because y'all know that's exactly what it is. Because everybody else make y'all pay to play over there. I said it. Ball drop. And this is by Caveman. Mm-hmm.
Caveman. Caveman. Glad you're back. So, where'd you go? I wasn't trying to. You went back there, didn't you? Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, shit!
I gotta slow it down, baby, wanna go another round. I might just kick it down, nigga, when nobody loves sound. This a whole nother town, pick it up, put it around. My niggas don't fuck around, fly like a raven, but I'm on that bad shit. Got no time for captions, she got one look, now she up on that action. Let's get this shit cracking, on the waterway, move the fashion. I'm trying to get patient. Put a leg up and I told her relax. Shaking the cage like an earthquake. But I'm not fake. Big girl shake. So I get this shit out here for days. For days. I might get in big rain. So I'm gonna go for the days. I'm not right. I gotta slow it down. Baby, wanna go another round. I might just kick it down. Nigga, nobody loves that. This is on another town. Pick it up, put it around. My niggas don't fuck around. Fly like a raven, but I'm on that back shit. Got no time for captions. She got one look, now she up on that action. Let's get this shit crackin'. Jeez. Jeez.